The weight loss journey that Chris Combs, star of the show 1,000-Pound Sisters, has taken over the years has left many people impressed. His remarkable metamorphosis was highlighted in the most recent season, and he is currently looking forward to undergoing a skin removal procedure. Nevertheless, in the midst of his prosperous journey, there are people who believe that his wife, Brittany, played a key influence in his accomplishments. Continue reading to find out more about Brittany and determine the reason why her supporters are referring to her as a badass. The journey that Chris Combs has taken up to this point. After Chris underwent gastric bypass surgery, his battle to lose weight became less frustrating. He is now 150 pounds lighter than he was before. At the time of his initial appearance on the show, the star of 1,000-Pound Sisters weighed more than 450 pounds. As a result of this, many people are inspired by his commitment to making positive changes in his life. In the 6th season, episode 3 will air on December 3rd, and it will show Chris and Tammy going to see Dr. Turner in the hopes of getting permission to undergo skin removal surgery. Although Chris is concerned about his weight, he is also interested in learning more about the history of his family. He is willing to travel to the United Kingdom after a genealogist informed him that his family may have royal ancestry. Brittany, Chris's wife, was referred to as a C*NT. There were a few people on Reddit who talked about the unusual appearance of Brittany Combs, Chris Combs' wife, in the most recent season of 1,000-Pound Sisters series. A user claims that Brittany acts like a badass, sitting in a manner that is reminiscent of a boss and frequently examining her surroundings and the individuals who are in her immediate vicinity. She does not talk very often, but when she does, she leaves behind statements that are memorable and frequently questionable. On the other hand, a number of commenters have expressed their desire for Brittany to join the family in their efforts to lose weight. If they both adhere to a diet, it would be much simpler for Chris to manage his life. I don't have a problem with her, but I believe that she ought to join the rest of the family in their efforts to lose weight. I have no doubt that if Chris maintained a diet as well, it would make things a lot simpler for him. I have never heard her speak more than I have in this particular episode. She is intelligent enough to maintain her silence, despite the fact that she is surrounded by lunacy and arguments. The fact that absolutely everyone else respects her opinion and never goes after her is an interesting reality to take into consideration. The way that she is acting is commendable. I get the impression that she is a Bible thumper who is purer than the Bible. How are Brittany and Chris Combs doing today? They are known as the 1,000-Pound Sisters. There is a possibility that Brittany's odd silence is due to the effects of her health issue. Since it was discovered that the star of 1,000-Pound Sisters suffers from alopecia, the primary reason why she always covers her hair is because of this condition. Alopecia is a condition in which the immune system of a person attacks the hair follicles, which results in the development of hair loss. The fact that Brittany was unable to accompany her husband on his physical journey could possibly be attributed to this. The Combs, Brittany, and Chris are not as engaged on social media as they once were. On the other hand, a significant number of their posts from this year suggest that they are still going strong behind the camera. Brandon and Emily are Chris's children from a previous marriage. There are 2 of them. The reality television show 1,000-Pound Sisters on TLC has captured the attention of millions, drawing viewers into the lives of Amy and Tammy Slaton, 2 sisters navigating extreme obesity. However, the show also introduced us to a wider circle of family members, each with their own story and struggles. Among these figures is Chris Combs, Tammy and Amy's brother, who has also been on a personal journey toward better health and a better life. And at the heart of Chris's transformation and the ongoing narrative of his family's story is his wife, Brittany Combs. Brittany, though not always in the spotlight, has gained recognition for being a rock in Chris's life, as well as for her strength and determination. Fans of the show, and even some of the show's cast members, have hailed her as a badass for the way she supports her husband and deals with the challenges of being in the limelight of a show about weight loss, addiction, family drama, and mental health struggles. This creative exploration will delve into Britney's life, both on and off screen, reflecting on why she's been labeled a badass by viewers, and how her journey is intertwined with Chris's battle to reclaim his health. Through this narrative, we will examine the meaning of true strength, love, and resilience, and how Britany exemplifies these qualities in the face of adversity. A love built on foundation. Chris and Britany Combe. The story begins long before the 1,000-pound sisters' cameras started rolling. It's a story not just about love, but about survival. When Chris was at his heaviest, dealing with his own health battles, Britany wasn't just his wife, she was his emotional anchor. Britany has often expressed how, despite his larger-than-life frame, Chris always had a gentle, caring side. But, like many people struggling with weight and self-esteem, his inner turmoil showed through in different ways. It's no secret that Chris faced a lifetime of struggles with obesity, but it's also clear that his love for Britany remained unwavering, even as he contended with health scares and his struggle to change. Britany, for her part, never saw Chris as defined by his weight. She saw a man with dreams, a heart full of love, and a deep desire to live a better life. In the early stages of their marriage, Britany was there, not just as a supportive partner, but as someone willing to stand by his side through thick and thin. She learned early on that true love was about supporting one another, no matter the circumstances. Their marriage wasn't easy. There were setbacks, arguments, and challenges. However, there was always that unshakable bond of love that formed the foundation of their relationship. Chris had his struggles, but Britany never wavered in her belief that they could make it through anything together. The power of support, Britany's strength, and why fans have come to admire her as a badass became clear as Chris began his own weight loss journey. At the start of 1,000-pound sisters, Chris was already on a road to recovery, determined to take control of his health. However, losing weight was never just about dieting or exercise, it was about mindset. And Britany was right there with him, encouraging him every step of the way. Unlike many relationships where external pressures can lead to a breakdown, Britany supported Chris in every decision he made, whether it was choosing healthier foods or taking the plunge into surgery. She didn't just stand by passively, she was active in every part of the process. Whether it was cooking healthy meals or encouraging Chris when he felt like giving up, she was there with unwavering support. This wasn't a small feat. Britany had to balance the challenges of being married to someone in the public eye, with Chris's weight struggles often making headlines. The media scrutiny and the weight of judgment from viewers would be enough to break many people, but Britany handled it with grace and resilience. Fans were quick to notice how Britany held herself in the face of adversity, and how she continuously pushed Chris to be his best, while never taking the spotlight away from him. In an industry that often places people into roles of public personas, Britany managed to stay grounded. She was not interested in fame, but in making sure her husband lived a better, healthier life. As Chris began to shed pounds, viewers saw how Britany's influence was key to his success. She wasn't just his wife, she was his greatest champion. The badass label. The term badass is often thrown around lightly, but for Britany, it's a title that fits her perfectly. She's not just a supportive wife, she's a force of nature. The combination of her resilience, her no-nonsense attitude, and her dedication to Chris's well-being has earned her admiration from fans across the world. Britany's badass qualities were put to the test time and time again. From taking on the challenges of being a wife to someone in the midst of a weight loss journey, to facing the emotional toll of the camera crews and public scrutiny, Britany never cracked. Her ability to juggle all of these responsibilities while maintaining her own sense of self has been an inspiration to many. In an episode where Chris had to make a difficult decision about undergoing surgery, Britany's role was evident. She wasn't afraid to speak her mind, offering guidance, love, and the occasional tough love needed to push Chris forward. Her direct, no-nonsense approach to handling Chris's challenges has drawn admiration from the show's fans and even from the cast. Britany never sugarcoats the reality of their situation, instead, she faces it head-on with confidence and strength. Britany Beyond the Cameras. Outside of the 1,000-Pound Sisters show, Britany leads a life that most fans don't see. While many reality TV stars live in the spotlight, Britany prefers to remain more private. She is a mother, a wife, and a dedicated individual who strives to lead a normal life despite the pressures of fame. Britany's journey hasn't been easy. She's had to face her own personal struggles, many of which she's shared with viewers on the show. She has openly discussed her battles with weight and self-image, and how it was never just about her appearance, but about feeling good in her own skin. In this, she has become an inspiration for countless women who see themselves in her story. The real-life Britany beyond the camera lens is a loving wife and mother, but also a woman who understands the importance of self-care and self-love. While Chris was working to lose weight, Britany was also prioritizing her own physical and mental health. She knows that in order to be the best partner and mother she can be, she must first take care of herself. Resilience in the face of criticism. Being married to someone who is featured on a reality television show means that not only do the cameras capture your life, but they also bring with them public scrutiny. Britany has faced criticism both online and in the media. Some have even questioned her role in Chris's weight loss journey, suggesting that she may not be as supportive as she appears. Yet, through it all, Britany has remained unfazed. She takes the criticism in stride, never letting it interfere with her commitment to Chris or her own sense of self. Britany doesn't feel the need to justify herself to anyone. Her strength comes from within, and she is unapologetically herself. In this way, she has become an example for viewers who may be dealing with their own struggles and critics. The resilience she displays in the face of negativity is a testament to her inner power. A future together. As the 1,000-Pound Sisters' journey continues, one thing is clear: Britany and Chris Combs are in it for the long haul. They have faced their challenges, overcome personal struggles, and continue to support each other in ways that many people can only dream of. Their relationship exemplifies true partnership, built on trust, love, and shared goals. As Chris continues on his weight loss journey, Britany's support will remain unwavering. But perhaps more importantly, she will continue to inspire others with her strength, her resilience, and her badass attitude. She isn't just a wife, she's a woman on her own path, navigating life with grace, dignity, and a sense of purpose. In the world of reality television, where people's lives are often reduced to sound bites and sensational headlines, Britany Combs stands out as a reminder that true strength comes from within. She is a testament to the power of love, support, and resilience. Through the ups and downs, through the public scrutiny and the personal challenges, Britany remains a steadfast figure, not just for Chris, but for herself and for her family. Britany's journey as a wife, mother, and individual is one of empowerment. She proves that being a badass is not about being tough or unyielding, it's about being steadfast, supporting those you love, and staying true to yourself. For Chris, Britany is more than just a partner. She is the source of his strength, his confidant, and his biggest supporter. And for the fans of 1,000-Pound Sisters, she is the embodiment of what it means to fight for the ones you love no matter